Hello everyone. So this is an after the snow video, so I can kind of show you. As you can see, snow is still out here, what my garden is looking like. So here is my raised beds, and let's just see what survived the snow. So my radishes are still under the snow there. My greens are doing okay. I did pull my purple bok choy, if you can recall. But my tatsoi, my cauliflower, my radicchio, everything pretty much in this bed is still looking good. So this video is just to show people that the snow doesn't kill everything, okay? That's my mint. This here's my pepper plants. I'm gonna take some of the peppers off of it, but my mustard greens are still looking beautiful, as you can see. Okay, that's another pepper plant there. Then I'm gonna go behind my chairs here. That is my lovage. That's another pepper plant. That there is my hyssop. This here is some lavender. Some more slick mustards, a pepper plant there. So just kind of just showing you the effects of winter gardening. I did not pull everything because I knew that they would be okay. I've been gardening for years, so I said, we'll just let some things sit and see what happens this time around. I'm not going to move any snow off of anything. Those are some strawberries over there that you can see they're still green and perky despite the snow. Okay, so I'm sure my greenhouse is still perky because it's a greenhouse. That's what it does right here. I did take a few plants in because I knew they would be affected. That right there is a purple broccolini. This is actually some strawberry spinach that I did not expect to be green. Actually, I expected it to be wilted, but it wasn't. And if you look here in the greenhouse, everything is still perky. It's doing its thing, despite how cold the weather has been out here. There's a few plants that I put in here that I knew wasn't going to make it. I said, let me just put a little warmth in here and see what happens. But as we can see, my purple broccolini in here is huge. So just giving you kind of like just a little snippet of what things look like in the greenhouse. Okay, I'm going to go out to the main garden, kind of show you what that's looking like. And again, temperatures did drop down to the low 20s when we had this snow. So a lot of things are holding up. I actually didn't expect to hold up, and they're doing really well. And there's some things that I expected to hold up that is doing their job. If you can recall, I already pulled a lot of these peppers, but here, these sugar snaps, they're still doing really well. So this is just one of those videos that I like to show people that you don't have to worry or rush to pull some of your plants. They are cold hard. Everything I planted is pretty much cold hardy. The things that have died off are things that I should have pulled already because they were summer crops. I did come out here and pull this Palarosa radicchio because we had radicchio the other day. But as you can see, they will bounce back. Now we're only going to have about a week of this warm weather that's kind of warming up and melting the snow. Some collards over there, wasabi mustards, some cabbage here. A lot of these things won't survive too much longer, and I'm aware of that. So a lot of things I will take in and put in my greenhouse that I want to save. But I'm just showing you, this here's garlic that's still covered that we, look at that, that we want to keep the way it is. Some things out here are going to stay out here all throughout the entire winter. I'm not going to overwinter any pepper plants or anything of that nature. Whatever dies off just dies off. I always plant new seedlings anyway. I like everything to start over if I have to. Some turnip greens there, some mustards there, broccoli here. I have a few pieces that's on my table. These little ones I did cover. I am going to take this off so they can get a little bit more sunlight and do their thing for this little week that we have. And as you can see, they're doing okay. They will survive. Okay. Now, I'm not saying they're going to survive temperatures into the negatives, but they're okay. As you can see, this bed here is still completely covered in snow, but I'm going to come out here after I let everything settle and everything warms up. I'm going to come back out here and update you on this raised bed. I will eventually pull this up and bring this in. This Swiss chard has been my favorite plant. I'm just going to show you that everything here is looking wonderful. Okay, so just want to give you an update. And while some of them is a little droopy from the snow, they will bounce back. Look at that broccoli head. Despite it all, they will be okay. Okay? All right, and then I'm just going to come over here to my table where I do have a few vegetables. Some fall vegetables that some are on my pepper table. I'm just closing this gate here. Oh, let me get it together. My pond is still going. It just did not stop. So over here, show you my little lavender over here. Still have little tidbits of green. My aster. Okay. And then over here on this table, all of the pepper plants are gone, as you can see. I'm going to focus on what isn't. Like this broccoli here, still going. My slick mustards here, which I will eventually pull. I got some bok choy there. I pulled the other bok choy to eat it, not because it wouldn't make it, as you can see, and these are the babies. Okay. And then as I come over here to this table, some more radicchio, slick mustards. This here is my purple mustards. Look at that green. Cauliflower. I'm sorry, broccoli. My little onions here. Cabbage. Broccoli again. Cabbage. And as I come over here, some Florida broadleaf and cauliflower. So, no, you don't have to pull everything. Okay? You don't have to, if you don't have a greenhouse, you can still plant. It's just that now, after this, the temperatures drop to about, definitely staying in the low 20s consistently. At some point, some things will not make it. And so you will have to, go ahead and pull everything. If you don't have a cover for them or a frost cover, I'm going to pull some of these covers off of my green stalks here to let you see how some of these are doing. I'm going to let them get this sunshine in just so you can see how they're looking. And again, they will be okay. All right. And they've been covered up for 4 days. I just want to say that. Okay. I'm taking this cover off over here. All right. And so, there you have it. Okay. And now they're back excited. They're gonna perk back up for this week or so, and after which I'll cover them up completely, harvest what I harvest, and that will be that. So no, you do not have to pull everything. You do not have to worry about snowfall, as long as it's not freezing temps. Just want to point out right here, this is some radish here, and again, they're still all growing beautifully. Okay, I specifically chose varieties that I knew would do well for this season, so that's the reason why they're doing okay. I did not plant things that I knew would not particularly last. So that's all. Just wanted to give you this brief update here and kind of let you see what's going on after the snow. All right. Happy growing, everyone.